Okay, so right now we're going to quickly go over how to add elements and how they work and the layouts of Cornerstone. So you have your page, we're in Cornerstone, so if you hit this, the layout, you'll see that this is all section 1. If I was to click this, section 1, and you could name these sections, like you could say, you can name this section ticket section, whatever you wanted, and save that. So we have two rows in this. We have row 1, which I've set up with just the image and the headers. So when you click this, you see there's an image here, and you can't see the picture because it's not shown it fully, but this is basically picture, and then you have this, which is the text, tickets. Okay, so if we go back to this icon up here, this is our columns. So we click ticket section, we have row 1, and you can name these. You can click on the row. Well, yeah, you can go in later and edit them out. But the row 2, I have basically, if I hover over top of this, you can see I have the button included. So if I click button, you see the text says buy tickets now. Here's the link that it's going to. So I need to actually change that to, because that was the old link. I need to back that out and go charm city countdown.com /terms, and we would hit save. Now the colors and things like that are determined from the customizer in X, so you don't have to, you won't be dealing with changing colors and things like that in Cornerstone. Cornerstone is just to build your pages and change text and different things like that. So you can go and look about all the different things that Cornerstone want to show you a little later. So if we were to click text, here's the text on the bottom part, and it's always highlighted by blue boxes. So this is your container, then this is an inner container. So basically whatever you hover over you can fool with. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to contact us. And as you can see, there's nothing here. So I want to go through real quick and show you how to populate this. So basically we're going to hit edit with Cornerstone. Okay, and we're going to click over to our section 1, and we have row 1. So this is the first row. I want to keep these two things in the row because it's a 1-1 row, which means it expands all the way across. And the next row I'm going to add a row. So this is row 2. So you'll see this look like this. What we want to do is we want to add elements. We click this, the cube, and here's our elements. So accordion, alert, block grid, author, block float, button, grid, call out, clear, code snippet, counter, creative CTA, embed audio, embed video, feature box, feature headline. So you can play with all these and see what they do. What we're going to kind of do is we can do you can do map embeds, Google Map, images, icon list, prompts, protect. You can protect an area. Raw content, you can put in a revolution slider, you can do a search thing. So there's a bunch of different things you can add. If you want to just search for an element, we go up to the top here and hit text, and I find the text, and what I want to do is just drag it over here. So I'll take this text, I'll click on this right here. So let's go back just so you can see row 2, text, and then I just drag and drop it into that box. So how I tell that that's there is there's a text icon, so I just click on it and it brings up this. So I'm going to type in, please feel free to contact us at any time by calling. And you can see how it's populating it over here. So one thing I want to do is I want to and I posted that in there, and I'm going to break that down right here, kind of give it a couple, and I'll make this, I'm going to go to visual, see what that looks like. Back it. You can see you can open it up over here, but I'm going to bring it back down and I'm going to hit save. Now, one thing we can do is we can look at the rows. So this section and this row is one big one. I want to split that up into two, so I can do that. Hold on for a second. That's row one. Sorry. Go back to here. Go here, clicking row 2, and make sure we switch that row 2. So now there's two sections in row 2. So maybe this area is the map. Maybe this is some more info coming down through here. So if we clicked on this section, we could just go over here and we could add a map, or we could even add an image. So we come over here and just drag this. We can click this, and once you click this right here, you have your image source. You hit plus, and say we want to throw that image in. So you can see how we just put an image into this section. We can do things like we can make it rounded. So we just rounded the edges. We can make it circle, which in this case would make it like a pill. If it was completely square, it would make a complete circle. Thumbnail, which adds a border around it, but I want to keep it rounded. So any more information that you would want to add here, I would just click this and just keep adding in this text section all the way down. And if you're doing this, if you're doing the rows, you can do the column layout. So you can make one side short, one side bigger. If you want to add like a side information, so you want to add that ticket, I would add a new row. It would add it down here. Then you would go like this, which means this is this section and this is this. You could add a button, so you go click this right here. You would click that section. You would click this. You would click button. Drag and drop the button over there. Right now it says click me, so you would click on it and text it, get tickets and basically you can see how it's a small button. So you can kind of keep it like that, or you could go all the way across. If you didn't want to do this column layout, you could do go back to here, go back to this, go back to row 3, and change this and split this into a half column like that, just to keep it in line and straight. And if we want to click this get tickets, we could go over here and click block right here, block. If you click block, it brings it all the way across. Alright, so we've added a picture and then get tickets to contact. You can add more information here. We'll hit save. Awesome. One thing we didn't do to get tickets is we didn't tell it where to go. So the href would be http charm city countdown.com / I think it was form. So we'll just save that for right now. Oh, it was terms. So it goes to terms. Hit save. So you can close this up, and you should be able to click tickets, and it goes to terms. I'm going to refresh it. I'm going to go home. So I go to contact us. Here's what we just designed, get tickets, and it takes us to terms. I messed up. I put so let me get back to that. Contact us, edit with Cornerstone. Get tickets, click on that, and I put in the wrong thing right there, so shift, save. So we can hit home, we can click that, dashboard or new page. We can go back to dashboard from here. Now when you're in edit page, on that page, you're going to see this in the old window. Do not mess with that. I mean, you're going to click edit with Cornerstone, but do not mess with any of these page settings unless you're familiar with them. If we go over them. So go back to view page, we'll go back to contact us, and we'll click get tickets, and that should take us to terms. And there it did. Okay, so you can see here I put some styling, I put bullets in this and things like that. So if you want to go in and start like tidying up the text however you want them, go ahead and do that. Hotel rooms, I'm going to populate, we'll try to populate the pictures and go over that. I will be going over some other different elements, but that should get you started. If you have any questions, feel free to call.